Hi guys, Righteous Raymond here, author of Gaslit, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. Today's video is going to be on the topic, I don't care. It's really simple. I don't care. I don't care. So this is a phrase I want you all to begin to use more often when you're talking with your narcissist. If they reappear in your life, or if they've always been there and they try to, apologize, make an excuse for what they did, the last time, the last offense. I want you to get comfortable saying this phrase, I don't care. I don't care. They're going to usually come to you and they're going to try to rewrite or reframe history, rewrite offenses, things they did or said to you that was wrong. They'll usually try to, repaint it like, oh no, see what happened was. And then they'll try to also make excuses. They'll try to make excuses and they'll say something like, well, you got to understand the reason I did it was because, you see, my dad didn't raise me growing up, so I never saw how a man should treat a woman. I never seen my mama have a husband before they treated her right. My stepdad was very abusive to my mother, so I never knew. And I want your answer to be, so feel weird saying this, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how your stepfather or your father treated your mother. I don't care. That has nothing to do with how you treat me. I don't care what you've been through in your past. You're not going to treat me any kind of way and use that as justification. Now, some of you all, your narcissist going to say, I got a little rough with you and everything, but I have been drinking, I've been depressed, my mama just passed away, I've been drinking more than usual, the doctor put me on this new medication, I don't know how the side effects are going to be, and when you get done talking, I want you to say, I don't care. I don't care if you're on 10 prescription meds, I don't care if you had a lobotomy, I don't care if your brain was traumatically injured in a car accident, I don't care what you've been through. Nothing you have been through or are going through or will go through will ever justify you mistreating me. The only thing I care about, remember I said I don't care, right? You care about something. The only thing you care about is how they treat you. That's it. The only thing that matters at the end of the day is how do I feel when I leave your presence. I don't care. I don't care if you grew up in a war zone in Africa or Brazil and you saw your whole family slaughtered and you were treated like this and you were human trafficked and that's why you treat people like crap. I don't care. I don't care. Because doubtless there are people who have been through worse than your narcissist and have treated people extremely well, extremely kind. And so what's the excuse? So I don't care what you have been through. Tell your narcissist, I know it's kind of weird me saying this, but like, I really don't care what you've been through when it comes to how you treat me. I care what you've been through as a counselor, as a therapist, as your pastor, as your best friend, as an HR, human resources manager, as a police officer, as a detective, but as your lover, I don't care what you've been through. I will never accept justification for how you mistreat me. You are these people, they're not looking for ways to treat you well. They're looking for reasons to keep treating you bad. You understand that, right? They're not trying to think of ways, okay, let me try to be nice to him. Let me try to find a way to respect him. They're only trying to think of ways, okay, I can say I hit her last time because I'll say I was depressed. I can say I hit her last time because I had anxiety. I can say that, like, for example, I'm telling you, this is me being transparent. So, maybe 2 years ago, this never happened to me ever before or since. I went on a date with a guy. He told me how much he's liked me and everything, crazy about me. And then he ghosted me, y'all. He ghosted me. He ghosted me. So I was just like, what? It never happened to me before. And I'm like, what in the world? He said we had a great day. He was talking on the phone. He just up and ghosted me out of nowhere. So he reappeared like a year later. He said, I need another chance. Marry me. And I said, I ain't gonna say all I said. But I said, so why'd you ghost me? We had a good couple of days and you just ghosted me. Oh, I was depressed and I had some family stuff going on. I was depressed and had family stuff going on. And y'all know what? I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care what his diagnosis was, if he was making it up or not. I didn't care if he had something going on with his children, his mother, his sister. I did not care. I didn't care at all. All I know is that nobody ghosts me. Nobody ghosts me. Nobody. If you ghost me, baby, because you were arrested, because you was kidnapped, because you were in prison, in the hospital, in a coma, that's the only reason I will accept being ghosted. You were imprisoned. You didn't have no phone calls to let me know. you were kidnapped in a trunk somewhere, you were in a coma in a hospital somewhere, or you lost your mind. Other than that, I don't care. Nobody ghosts me, because all I really care about ultimately at the end of the day is how I am treated in the end. I don't care, y'all. There are no excuses available for you to use for how you mistreat me. If a guy ever hits me, there is no justification for that. You can never hit me. Nobody can ever hit me. If you ever hit me, that's over. It's never another chance for that. The person, cheats on me. There's never another chance for that. And if I'm married to somebody, of course, I have a little more grace. But there's no excuse, you all. That's the problem. Stop letting people know that you'll stick with them through anything. That's why they keep putting you through everything. Stop letting people think they can put you through anything. You'll stay through anything. That's why they keep putting you through everything. You have to have deal breakers. You have to have, okay, that's too far. You done went too far. You cannot let everything slide. One reason is because you don't owe anybody one chance. You know that, right? You don't owe a person one chance. Get your phone number, stick on the date, to be your boyfriend. No one even deserves one chance. By the grace of God, you're giving them a chance to give you a date. So if they ghost you, or they hit you, or they're super, super late, or they're cheating, they don't get another chance, y'all. I don't care what the excuse is. If you're late on a date and it's because you're in a car accident, and if you had to say at work later, or a family emergency came up, give me a phone call. Say, hey, I'm late because my child was sick or whatever. But there's no excuse for them you sitting there for 30 minutes and then they call you and they show up 30 minutes late, and then no phone call, no text messages. That's a problem. You all take too many excuses. The only thing you need to say when they say you something like that is, I don't care. I don't care. Well, you understand, because see, when I was a child, my uncle and my older cousin did X, Y, Z to me. I don't care. I don't care. Everyone has gone through something in their life. Everyone has been mistreated, mishandled, abused in some way, form, or fashion, either in their family, relationships, church, work, play, school, all the things. Nobody cares. The only thing I care about at the end of the day is how you treat me. If I come in your presence feeling like a 10, looking like a 10, feeling like an 8, a 7, or whatever, and I leave your presence feeling like a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, that's all I care about. I don't care about what made you treat me like crap, what made you hit me, what made you cheat on me, what made you steal from me, what made you lie on me or lie to me. All I care about is how I feel when I leave your presence. Call me selfish, call me self-centered. The only thing I care about, and this is for no elective relationships like, boyfriend, girlfriend, friendship, nothing that's like mandatory. Like, you can't help who go to church with. You can't help who is in your family. You can't help who your neighbor is. You can't help who your coworkers are. But when it comes to like elective relationships, like boyfriend, girlfriend, friendships, stuff like that, business partners, stuff that you don't have to do, all I care about is when I go into your presence, if I feel like an 8 in happiness, for example, and I leave feeling like a 0, leave feeling like a 4, I don't want to be around you no more. I don't really care. Well, see, I did that thing because my husband had filed for divorce that morning, and my child got suspended from school, so I cussed you out. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what happened to you that day. You're never going to treat me like crap any day. I don't care what happened. If the world ends, you better find a way to treat me well. Well, I don't know that she's better treat you. I don't know how to treat you. You'll figure it out. You know how to treat people right. Well, I don't know that she's better treat you. Treat me how you want to be treated. The golden rule. Treat me how you want me to treat your mother. Treat me how you want me to treat your wife. Treat me how you want me to treat your child. I'm not going to treat somebody how to treat me. You know how to treat me. You treat me how you think you can get away with treating me. But at the end of the day, I don't care. The only thing I care about is when I leave your presence, do I feel as good as I came in your presence? And if possible, I want to feel better. I don't want to just feel the same. If I come in feeling like an 8, I want to leave feeling like a 9. If I come in like a 6, I want to feel like a 7. I don't want to come in your presence bringing my A game, my best, and I leave feeling like crap, trash, a loser, a 0. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't care what you've been through, what you're going through, what you will go through. You cannot treat people poorly. There's no excuse for it. It don't matter if I do it to you or you do it to me. We should never treat each other poorly, make an excuse for it. If I treat you poorly, because I want to treat you poorly. It was because something happened to me. It's how I was being a jerk. I was being an a-hole. There's no excuse for it. No excuse at all. So again, you all, my book on Amazon, The Athlete Escaped the Narcissist Pit by Righteous Rainbow. Bye.